Hello, Norrathians. This is Vass, and I am standing in the Neriak portion of my Six Flags Over Norrath build. And today I am going to work on the main portion, or the main attraction, one of the main attractions, of Neriak, which is actually going to be the Neriak Tunnelers, which is a go-kart track. So I've got a few of the pieces I need. Hello, Norrathians. This is Vass. And I'll get as much done as I can. I might have to go get more items, but I will do as much as I can while I'm able to. I have had some sinus issues lately, so if I've been sneezing all morning. So if I sneeze, I will try to mute my microphone. I do apologize if I don't catch it in time, because sometimes I sneeze suddenly. So today, let's go ahead and get started on the build. The first thing I want to do is get the platform for the station started, which is going to be up here at the top. But to explain the actual ride a bit, it's going to be down there. It is going to circle around the castle at least once, and it's going to have different themed areas. So let's get started. Let me pull up my macros here. There we go. Let's see. Clear my chat. Okay, so first thing I want to do is get my station set up, at least the platform of it. And I'm probably going to need to rotate this 45 degrees and roll it 90. And let's go ahead and put this at 6. Might have to go larger than that. In fact, I know I'm probably going to have to go larger than that. So let's go to 10. Okay, so I've got the platform here, and I'm going to lower it down a bit. And I'm probably going to have to move it this way, because I've got to have enough room for the ride to start and exit. So the very first, well, let's get some music on. Give me just 1 second here. Get my playlist going. Okay, so I need to get this one moved back, and I am going to have to go larger. I think the largest it goes to is 12, yes. Okay, let's move this one back. And I need to go northeast. Probably gonna need a lot more than that. 2 more times, so that would be 12 total. There we go, that should do it. That should be enough room for me to get the track to where it comes off and where it comes on freely. And don't mind all the stuff laying around. It is for parts of the builds I'm going to be doing. I usually try to prep and have stuff laying around. In the last episode I did do the zombie fingers, which is right there. And I've got the zombie hand holding the sign up. And I did the pumpkin pie shop. Pumpkin pie and juice. So we've got our little juice containers there and the pumpkin pies. Just got to get house actors set up for them. I did the mask shop. And I've got some extra mannequins in here. That way if there's some more masks for Nights of the Dead this year, I can put those in here. Antonia Bell and Luke and Delirious here. And I've got the Rat King Rat Burgers. It is all set up. Tried to make that one look kind of like a diner. And then I've got the bloody sausage. Blood sausages on a steak. Got those in there. Okay, so let's get the ride going. Very first thing, if my music's too loud, let me know, I can turn it down. But I need to copy this one. And let's get a few of these going. So I'm going to copy that to these. And it's going to have to move 24. And I was going northeast, so they need to go southwest. Nope, not what I wanted. So what we need to do is rotate this one 90. And we're going to have to readjust it because it's going to be in here. So let's move it out. Let's do 8 to the east. Let's try 4 more. Okay, that looks like it lines up pretty good. I should have enough space on both ends. Okay. So let's do, well, actually I don't even need to do that. I've got it here, so I can just copy, paste, and do the same thing I did, which is 24 to the southwest. And I'm just holding control to deselect. And it's loaded up. Okay, so those are all going this way. They're lined up with this one. I do need to move them out, which is southeast. So let's do 4 to the southeast. Now these are, I'm just getting them set up for now. I will probably, I'll probably have to adjust them because I'm going to be angling them downward to get the hill going down. Okay. So I've got that one there. And the problem is, let me grab one of these. Bring it down, as it is way high. Okay, now let's see if I can line this up. And Control plus Alt to raise it a bit. There we go. It's really hard to build on this type of surface. And I don't think I own this. Nope, I don't own this, so I can't just pick it up and put it back down. Okay, it's going the opposite direction of what I want. Let's scroll it back upward. It does not want to go. There we are. So now let's make this max size. And lower it down. So I can put this next piece in. Oh, I just had a thought. Okay, good. I can still grab the other one. I was just worried that I wouldn't be able to grab that other one. Now these are going to be difficult to do because of the fact that I'm right here at the cliff. So I have to actually roll it and pitch it to get it to actually do what I want it to do. And if you've ever worked with pitch in here, then you know that it is not fun to work with. You can only go so far before it starts freaking out. It can't go to 90. Let's move this over a bit, line it up a little better. And Control plus Alt, lower it down. Okay, so I've got that ramp going down. Can I move my tile? Gotta scroll the tile down because it pops up way above it. But it's almost here. There we go. Does not want to fit down there. Yeah, that might not work the way I want it to. I'm not sure if I've got any other tiles. This one might work. I know I'm gonna eventually fall off, but if I do, I won't die. I will just zone back in. This is the hardest part. Let's see, do I have any other tiles that get super large? Yeah, black marble tile. I think that's the only one that I have on me. Okay, that is here. Flip this one up a bit. Okay, I don't want to scroll that one, so I'm just going to move it to the south a bit. So 2. .5 to the south. pitch it. Come on. Go the right direction. There we go. That's a little better. Okay. So I've got that one started, got the ramp started, got it going down. We're just going to shrink this one down a bit. Just so I can barely see a corner of it to grab it. Now it'd be nice if I could actually do these to where I could have them at 45-degree angles. The only problem is I'm not only on a flat surface going 45 degrees, I'm also angling them down. So putting them at a 45 degrees causes the little pieces to stick up. So it doesn't work exactly the way I would like it to. So it's going to have to be kind of haphazard to get it to go down and around until I get to some flat areas. But the main thing is I want to be able to get it down here. Let's pick that one up. Oops, wrong button. We'll put this one over here and make it bigger. And at some point down in the chasm, you do fall through. And that's why I had those white marble tiles down there, is to indicate the farthest that I could go. So that tile down there is actually a little bit, I won't be able to move it, I don't think. Oh yeah, I can. It's a little bit lower than what I can go because I landed on it the other day and it zoned me. But as long as I can get it above that, because I can't build anything below that, or if you walk on the track, you'll automatically be zoned into the entrance again. So the station will be up here, and this will be the track, like a blacktop road, and we're gonna start going around the castle. So from here I should be able to start doing the flat pieces. I don't want to spend the whole time going down. This should be good, and then I can keep going down as I need to and come back up as I need to. Okay, so let's get a flat piece, which I've already had made. And we'll I'll get it somewhat lined up over here and then sink it down. Now what I will probably do is bring this over. Oops. Even with scaffolding, I have to pull it back up to move it. Okay, that way it's not so much of the road on this side. I actually think I want to go over some more. That way I can get out from the cliff area some more. Probably have to raise it. And then go down. There we go. And then from here I can start copying these and turning them and moving them. And what I plan on doing is having different sections of this as different themes, as I had mentioned. The first theme I think is going to be a fiery area. I will have to fill in the bottom with rocks and so on to fill in the area. But let's go ahead and get some more pieces going. Get a save. Okay, got those 4, which are at their smallest, or standard, their default size, and this one's the largest size, so I'm going to just copy it to those. Let's see, got this one here, and copy it. Paste it to these, and that is not at 90, so let's go ahead and put it at 90 to clean it up a bit. Okay, and they're all shimmering because of the fact that they're all stacked on top of each other. We are going to move it just a bit and to the southeast. .5 is probably too much, but we'll see. Nope, it's good. Okay, so now I can start moving these others out from here. And it's at a scale of 12, so I want to move it 24, that way it'd be end to end, and to the west. Okay, so now I've got these here. I am actually going to move them back 4, so instead of south, or instead of west, I'll move them 4 east, and it's gonna have the overlap area, but the reason I'm doing that is because I need to start rotating. Not sure if this is gonna be the right way, but we will see. It is, but not exactly what I wanted. Let's start doing these the opposite way. the way the bottom of it is facing this. That way I can continue to go from there. So I'm just moving these back over this way. Okay, so I've got them rotated at the 45 degrees. This is the center point down here now. It was on the other end, but I've moved the centerpiece down, the center point down to this end. So then I will be able to shift it from here. Let's move it to the south. Let's go 2 to the south, and then 0.5 to the southeast. Okay. And to get these where they're not shimmering, we'll do 0.005 down. Okay, so they're not shimmering anymore. I want to do the same pattern where it sticks out a little bit more. That way you get the feeling that when you come down the ramp, you have a little bit extra, so you can slide into the turn, drift, so to speak. So these all need to go to the southwest a little bit more. So let's move them 1 to the southwest. Okay, that's better. Let's do 0.5 northwest. Okay, that lines up a little better. Okay, so from this point, we've got spikes that are going to be sticking through, which is fine. I can make a decision now to either use the spike as part of the ride, which I planned on doing in several parts anyway, or I can rotate these around to go around it. I'm going to actually use the spikes for now. I was working with those 4. I'm going to work with these 3 now. And 24 would put it to the point of it being lined up with the other one. But I'm going to do 23, so it's got a little bit of an overlap because I'm going to bang it down a bit, which I believe is northwest. Grab a sip of coffee, excuse me. Okay. Okay, so it's got a little bit of an overlap because of the fact that I'm about to bank them down or roll them down. Because I wanted to get a little bit of a flat surface when I did the angle. So now those 3, they are at 90 rotation. Let's do 130. See how that looks. And we will go from there. That is kind of steep. Let's put them at 110. There we go. And now I can raise them up. And actually, since they were end to end, and this was the pivot point, I should be able to push them back out. So let's take these three. Let's go 0.5 up and northwest. Okay, up is too far, and I can see the shimmer point of that one can go out a little bit more. So let's do 0.1 northeast and then down a couple. And let's do 2 more down. Might be too far, but we'll see. Nope, it's good. Now if I move this one out northeast, oops, not northeast, northwest. So the opposite of northeast is southwest, so we'll move them back that way and then move them northwest. It's a little bit too far. Hi Luna. Yep, I am working on the Neriak Tunnelers, which is the go-karts. I wish you would be able to see more of this. I know you don't have a long lunch break, but you'll be able to see it later. And I need to go southeast. There we go. That's pretty good. So I've got this one. I don't think I am... Yeah, I'm nowhere near that tile over there. That is as far down as I can go without hitting the zone line and being forced to zone out. It's got that weird line right there. Like I'm going into another area. Kind of makes me think that that's a zone. So now I need to work with just these two. And we will do 23 again. And northwest. Okay, so I've got that moved out. Now I need to move these two down. Okay, I was just moving that down to see if there was a gap, and there is. So I'm going to go 0.5 Southeast. Yeah, Neriak Tunnelers is what I'm working on today. Go-karts. And the big thing with these is I want to have a go-kart themed for each city, each starting city. So there'll be one for Freeport, one for Neriak, one for Kinos, Kelethin, and Gorwin. And they'll be racing. They'll be at the entrance so everybody can see them. They'll be at the station up here, so everyone will be able to see them. But they'll basically be racing against each other, kind of like Mario Kart. Okay, so I've got that one done. Let's see, if I come down here, I am not going to get much lower. So I need to move this last one. Let's get a second save. I'm going to just work with this one. I'm going to make it 90 so it's flat. I am going to move it 24 to the northwest. And then I'm going to bring it down. Okay, so let's move this one on down. Get this one lined up. Okay, it's a little too low, so I need to bring it back up, and then I'm gonna have to bring it in. But I'm actually, yeah, that's fine. Now I just need to bring it in southeast. One southeast. Almost. One, two, three, and down. Oh, too far. Okay, get that one moved over. Move it up a bit more. Okay, let's make sure I don't zone on this piece of track. I don't. Okay, good. That's about as low as I can go, I think. Because that white marble tile in the distance is as low as I can go before I actually get forced to zone. So I'm going to save that. And copy that one. With this one. Okay. Let's get these. Okay, so this one I'm going to copy to there. And then this one I'm going to move. It's flat. It's at 90 degrees, so an exact 24 move will line it up. And I need to move northwest. So 24 northwest. Okay. So now I've got that little part right there. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is this one. Now I'm hoping I can do this without falling, because I've got to kind of do this at an angle. There we go. Okay, so I need to first off get that saved, and then I am going to need to make it bigger. I'm going to need to put it at 90 degrees, and I'm going to need to rotate it 45. Get it close to what I'm looking for. That's pretty close. Uh-oh. Disappearing floor. It's save, move it, load it, put it back. Okay. Don't disappear on me now. Thank you. Yep. I'll let you know when it's built. You'll see. Okay, so... this only goes to a max scale of 3. That's okay, I can fill it in with some railings. Okay, so let's lower this one. Actually can't lower. Okay, so I need to move this one. Let's do 2. Should be, let's see, southeast, but also south. So why don't I just move it 2 to the south? Do I have any other black marble? Because what I might do is switch this one out. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I got all my collections done, Luna. Looky, looky. These are so cool. I've got this one. Which I think will fit in Nerriak perfectly. And then I've got this little creepy thing here. And the brazier with skulls on it. And the blood fountain with skulls and bones. That's so cool. And then this one right here, which gets super massive. But I'm thinking with those would be good for the tops of towers or something. I don't know if I'm going to use them in here, but I wanted them here. It's good inspiration. Okay, you have a good day at work. Okay, so now I need to... I don't think I have any other black marble on me. What's this one? No, that's not gonna work. I think I'm actually going to pop out and go get it. Because I really do think... Let's see, Freeport. I really do think the other piece will fit better with that chain. Okay, dungeons. Let's see, City Fest. I grabbed the square one, the square cutout, thinking it would work best. But if I grab one that's got a smaller inside, it might work better. Come on, Bass. I hate that he doesn't have his run speed in the dungeon. Okay, load up, load up. Come on, load up. Okay, so that's what I had. That's not gonna work. Okay, these are all the large ones. That one's not gonna work. No, this is the one I had. I'm just curious, is there one I'm missing? Now see, there's these that are the two different kinds, but they're the tall. But maybe I can get them to work. Because the bottom's going to be covered. So let's grab one of those and one of those. And I will just put it in there, but do it at a scale of 6 instead of 12, so it's the same size as the halves, or the narrows. Dun, 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 dun. And looking, I'm thinking the wider one's going to be the best bet, but we shall see. Visit, Dark Light, and Zash. Enter. Okay, let's come running down this way. Okay. So if I put it in to replace this, but do it at a smaller one, it should work. Let's see. There's that option, or that option. I think the first one's gonna work better. So let's take this and copy this one and this one. So we've got the narrow needs to be replaced with this one, but it needs to be scaled down to 6. Okay, so it's like half that size. Let's move it and reload. That way it stops disappearing on me. That actually might be too thin. So let's do the other one. So we will copy this one and this one. Uh-oh. What's this one? This one's the vertical and that's the tall. Okay. So the vertical, I need to copy that into there. And this vertical one, I will raise it 2 up. Pick that one up. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. So let's copy, move that one up. So I can get it to not disappear on me. Apply and save. Okay, let's bring it up level to this one. Actually, that isn't gonna work. That's the thinner one. Ah. So it is this one that needs to be there, not that one. So there and there. Copy that one, put it there, raise the other one up too, so I can easily grab it. And pick it up. And then the chain cage. We will move it 6 to the southeast. Okay, that is better. Now if I shrink it down, it will actually fit better. That's good. Now I just need to shift it over. So let's save it there, make it bigger, and then we will shift it to the southwest a little bit. So let's do 0.5 southwest. Might be too far, but we'll see. Let's see, if I make it bigger, I can see where the railings are. Okay. That's actually pretty good then. If I make it smaller, and then move it 0.5 northwest, and maybe 0.1 up. Yeah, it's still got to go some more. So let's do up a few times and then 1 to the northwest. Okay, that's getting better. Let's go 0.1 down and then northwest 0.5. Okay, I like the railing there and there. So now I just need to go down, I think. Nope, it's a little too far that way. So it was northwest, so southeast a couple 0.1s. And it's too far. There we go. Needs to go to northeast 0.1. Okay, that one's hidden and that one's not showing, so I think we're good now. If I shrink it down anymore and get that showing, I don't like it though. Okay, so that's about as good as we're gonna get, I think. And I will have to box that in, but I don't have any. I should have got them while I was out there, but I don't have any stairs because I was going to box the sides and the bottom. But hold on a second. will this work? To kind of box it in. Okay, that does work. I think it needs to be pitched or rotated. So let's do that. And so I can get it exactly 45. So negative 45. And then we will move it 0.1 northeast. Okay, so it's got that over there. It's a little bit too far. So let's do 0.05 southwest. There we go. So that's boxed in. I like it. That's good. And I can go out from here and then start curving around again. I think I'm going to need another tall divider, which I don't have. And then I'll be able to start working with these again. Okay, so basically this first section here that you get to is going to be like a prisoner area. And it's going to be the bone mines is what I'm calling it. It's going to have all the bone piles and skeletons, and the prisoners are trapped, and you'll see bones and stuff laying around everywhere. I need to get some of these down there and a cage down there, but before I can do that, and I'll have a prisoner in there, and there will be a prisoner in the other one that's in the ground. But before I can do that, I have to put in the ceilings and stuff like that. So can't really do it just yet. Do I have any over here? I don't. But I should have some on me. Yep. Okay, not that way. I want it to go this way. what I'm going to do, this is going to be a bit difficult. I need it right at the edge, as far over as I can get it. Actually, what don't I do? We'll take Myra's platform and stretch it out over there and sink it down a bit. Now I should be able to place this on top of there without any issues. And it needs to be rotated a bit. Okay, and I need another one. So let me shrink this one down. And we'll save this and move it. And copy this one. Let's copy this one here to there and rotate it around 180. And we will move it. Let's do 6 to, well, no, let's do 12 to the northeast, I think. Yes. There we go, that's pretty close. Let's do one more northeast. Not quite. Another one. And that's a little too far, so let's go back 0.5. Which would be southwest. That's better. And they are uneven, so it needs to come to the northwest a little bit. So let's do 0.5. It might be too much. It's a little too much. So 0.1 southeast. Okay, so the points will not be lining up. So what I need to do is scale these up a bit more. So let's do 1.25. Because I think these scale pretty big. Yep. Okay, and then they will need to be rotated. So let's see, rotate 5, and this one a -5. Try to meet them in the middle. Nope, not -5 on that one. So since I did negative, let's do +10 to correct that. Okay, so 5 was a bit much. So now we can go -2 and on both. Rotate. That's pretty good. I need to do maybe 0.05. That didn't do very much. Let's do 0.4 rotate. A little bit too much. So let's do negative 0.1. Okay, there we go. And I think that's good. I don't want to do that. Oh, I could have a sign hanging down, and from the top here I can have a skeleton. That's what it can do there. And then in the cage, let's go ahead and pick that up because don't need that anymore. In the cage will be some prisoners. And the sign will be here. So that will be cool. So now I need to get I think I have a triangle. A triangle might work. Let's see. I believe I have a triangle. Black marble triangle, yep. Oh, it was going to be one that I was going to use. But I can always replace it when I get to that step. Okay, so got this one. Let's make it bigger. So we need to copy. Actually, we just need to roll it 90 degrees. And rotate it 90 degrees. I think it's 90. Yep, that should work. Now I need to make it bigger so it fits across to both sides here. A little bigger. And that should work. And we will lower this one down so it's just under it. Now we need to move it out from here to the northwest. So save that, move it to get a new from difference. And we will move it, let's say 5 northwest. Okay, not quite far enough. Let's go 2 more. Almost. So let's do 0.5 northwest. Okay, no gap. That's good. Now it just needs to be raised up a bit. There we go. So now I can angle off from here. So that will work. And that area is going to be kind of a small area. Let's see. Oop, not the tree. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I'm thinking I'm just going to do one round. Because I want to do some really zigzaggy parts, and I'm not even halfway around this yet. So I want to do some zigzag parts, and if I can keep it one level to where it's not going up under each other, then you won't see the stuff above it. Even though I could do some parts in the cave, it's just, it would take a lot more to go around a second time. It would be twice as much stuff. But we shall see. I might go around and go past it and then do some zigzags and circle back up. Do like a helix up and back into the station. So go past it, do a U-turn with a helix, and then ramp it up and then come back here. That would probably work. Okay, so let's copy it to this location. Okay, so let's change this to this. We're going to copy that and paste it there, and scale these at 12. Okay. I'm going to have to rotate all of those 180. Oh, I already did that. Rotate 180. There we go. And they will have to come down some. So let's do 0.2 down. And a little bit more, so let's do another 0.1. 0.1 down. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, so that's there. Now I can start moving the rest of these out. Let's see something real quick. This one. And this one. Okay, so the tile is, the up and down is negative 23. And these are at 17. So I can basically go down to where it's at 23. Let's put them back. That would be the farthest I could go. So I could slope this down some more. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's move those 4. 23.5 to the north. Okay, let's put these at a -23. Then I know this is as far down as I can go. And then I can just go up from there. Let's see. How far down is that? See, this is a little lower. If I would have walked to the edge, I probably would have gotten zoned. So let's go back to a -20. Actually, let's do -21. Okay, and then I can move this one to where it lines up with this. So let's roll it up. There we go. So it's got a little bit of a slope there. And let's see. Let's move these 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to go 23.5 to the north. It's overlapped a little bit. That's good. Actually, it needs to go back probably 0.5 south. Because I need to start rotating. And rotate 45. Yeah, it's going to have to come back more, but now I should be able to move it southwest. So if I do 2 southwest, and I will get rid of the shimmer. Let's do 0.5 southwest. And then 0.5 twice, so 1 to the south. And again, 0.5 to the south. There we go. And I'll take these 3, and I'll stick a 0, 0 in there and go down, so it's just a little bit below the others to get rid of that shimmer. There we go. Okay, so next I'm going to take 2 of these, and instead of 24, I'm going to go 48 to the northeast. Okay, so we see that there. And there is a reason for that. I am about to start the next beginning of the next themed area. Which is going to be the lowest part of this. That's why I lowered it some more. It'll be the lava area. Okay, let's fix our lava bridge for one. It needs to be at an exact number, which would be -45. Needs to go bigger. And let's see, save that, raise it a bit. .5. Well, let's do 12 to the northeast for the lava bridge, or flame bridge. Okay, that's better. I would say 12 more. Okay, that's good. Can I walk across? Yes, okay. So now I can start doing these other ones. So 1 and 2. Let's do 24. Whoops, not the flame bridge. There we go. 24 northeast. And that should be good. Looks like it's a little off, so I will move it to the northwest a little bit. Do 0.5. That's a little too far. There we go. That's better. Okay, and then one of these I'm going to rotate again, 45. And I'm going to move it 20 to the northeast. Okay, that's pretty good. It needs to come back a little bit. So let's do 0.3 southwest, and then 1.5 northwest. Okay, needs to go a little bit more to the northwest. Let's just get rid of the one for now. Northwest. Too far. There we go, and let's lower it down. There we are. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, actually I did all that for nothing, because I've got the flame bridge here, then I'm gonna have some more of the track, and then from there it's gonna have pools of lava. Oh, but I still need this, I think. Let's go up here. I wanted to tier it from the lava bridge to this to this. And the lava section is going to be one of the biggest parts of it. No, it's gonna have to go up. Not that. Okay, so then this one I can move to the east. There we go. And of course I'll fill all this in, but you'll still be able to see the path of the road. And then from here it will start going into the cracked lava section. I still have to go through, and that's why I have these in here, is because I'm going to go through and I'm going to have tunnels. I need to move this one to the east. And let's go 12 east. It's probably going to be too far. Yep. So let's move it back 6 to the west. And it's overlapping a little bit. 1 to the east. A little too far. There we go. There's gonna be a big huge lava pool out here, but the bridge is gonna be out here. I think I've used all my, yes, I've used all my black marble, so I'll have to get some more. Okay, so there's going to be a guardian at the bridge. He'll be off to the side, but for now I'll put him over here. And this is going to be over by the cracked lava section. All this running back and forth, I should just pick up all that stuff and bring it with me. Okay, that's the flowing lava. And again, this is going to be part of the scenery off to the side. And probably not going to work with these today, but I will go ahead and move them down there. I will be taking these. So let's move this to my hotbar and move this to my hotbar. That one up, and we will pick this one. I'll just carry this with me. That's the largest, right? Yes, okay. Okay, so it's probably going to be better for this one. So let's copy this and this. So black marble narrow, I'm going to copy it to this one. I'm going to change the scale of this one since it's a tall. I'm going to change it to 6 because 2 narrows equal 1 tall. So if these were at 6, the 2 narrows at 6, that would be 12 for the tall. So since we're going the opposite direction, I need the tall the same size as a narrow, so it needs to be 6 to the 12. And it is buried in here. So I need to go, well, first things first, let's rotate it 45. And there we are. Bring it up just below it. There we go. You actually won't see that shimmer because it's going to be over there. Actually, it does need to go lower because I think that one's lower than this one. So we've got that. And move it and get a new from difference. Load that up in the layout editor and let's move it 24 to the east. Okay, and it's going to need to go some more. It's going to need to go probably 6 to the northwest. Oops, not northwest. It should have been northeast. Okay, so let's go 6 to the southeast. And more. 1 to the west. And then southeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and west 1, 2. And let's see, southeast 1. Okay, that's better. Only problem is this will not fit that good. What else do I have? Let's see, those are squares and then narrow. Let's see if I copied this one to this one. And then shrunk this one down. Let's move you over here. It's going to have to be a lot smaller. Okay, let's see if I can do this. I need to move it to the southeast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too far. So northwest, a couple. Is this going to work? It is not going to work. Okay. So let's pick that up. Let's pick this one up. And let's pick this one up. So now I'm at the point where I'm going to have to do the lava tiles with the road. Now, instead of doing that, does this get bigger than the tile? No, it gets the same. The tile isn't as much going on as this. So that's why I wanted to use this as the ground. So I have to put some more in here, and then I will have some black marble patches going through here for the road. And then let's see, for these, let's do that. And another one over here. This one we are actually going to do a little differently. Let's go this way with it, and then we will move it out that way. Sorry, I just saw your message there say. Okay, so let's see. I want to move this one to the south. Let's see, let's bring it up, get a new from difference. 1, 2, 3. Let's try 3. Because I want it off the edge. Oops. I accidentally moved it to the east, so I turned around and moved it back to the west to correct my error. And again, the sides of this are going to be filled in, so we don't have to worry so much about that. I do need to move this tile some to the east. So let's do 0.1 east. Because I saw that there was a gap between this tile and that divider, so I didn't want a gap there. But yeah, I will use stuff to cover up the edge of this so it looks a little rougher. Same thing here. And then same thing down here. And then patches, probably some black marble, rounded tiles and stuff like that. Maybe stones. I don't think we have any black stones. But something to guide you. There'll be stuff on the side that'll help guide you where you need to go anyway. So. And then the flame bridge. This one I'll probably put, I don't know, I'm not sure. I'll put some kind of, oh, I know what I can do. I can do bone. And this isn't all the way down, that way I can put like, a river of lava below it. Okay, so that's that part. I do have to get some more dividers. I don't have enough on me. Oh, I do have mail. I have these, which will be over in this section on the sides. And again, they'll be off to the sides, probably over here by the bridge. And these are plushies, so they don't fall down. So I can place them where I want them and leave them. If they were pets, they'd fall through the world. And this is where the prisoners are gonna be. Once I get the cave in, the bones will be hanging down and so on. In the lava section, I'll probably do some lava crystals. When it comes back around, there's going to be a ghost area, a ghostly area. As you see, there's ghosts flying up already. So there's going to be a ghostly area back there, the spirits of the deceased. And then it will probably come past the station and do some curves, a helix up, and then come back to the station and join. And this will be the station up here. So now let's see, I want to get, actually, I am going to go get some more coffee. So I am going to mute this, go grab some more coffee, and I'll be back to continue. We'll do some of the cars next. Okay, I am back. Let's start working on these go-kart cars. Let's see. Kelethin. We'll start with Kelethin. And actually, I need to get my markers in place. Actually, before I do that, let's go ahead and put these at the right angle. And I want these at 45 degrees. I believe it's 45. And let's scale them to 2. Oh, nope, it was a negative 45. So if I select all of these and I do a negative 90, that will correct it. There we go. Now move these into place. Actually, let's make these a little bigger. Let's do 2.5. See how that, well, let's do 3. Scale those to 3. And one's gonna go over here. We'll sink it down just a bit. There we go, that's the starter. Actually, to keep this all in alignment, I'm going to shrink these others down. So they are smaller. I'll save that. I will move these. That way I have the same spacing. And this one's a little far, so I'm going to have to lower this and then raise that. Okay, don't want to worry about that one. And the white marble largest one is there, so that's good. So I'm going to copy that one to all of these. Okay, and then let's see. This one I am going to go over 8. Let's see, which will be to the northwest. Okay, so I've got that one there. Let's go ahead and do 2 more of those over 8 to the northwest. So now I've got this one, and this one on the left-hand side, those three on the right-hand side. So now if I do this one and this one and move it the opposite of the direction I'm facing, which is going to be northeast. Let's do northeast 8, and then this one and this one we'll do northeast 8 twice. 1, 2. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So instead of northeast, southwest. Okay. So I've got an error here. So I've got one here, one there. So let's shrink this one down. Save that. We'll move this one. This has got to go down because it's in my way. And then move this one. And then the larger railing, I will copy that to this one and move it to the northeast 8. Okay, so now I've got 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit too close to the edge on this side, I think. So what I will do is I will take this, move it down, and move this one. And I will need to be going southwest. So southwest, I'll go 0.5. So put that one back. And 0.5 is not going to be enough, so let's do 0.5 again, southwest. There we go. And then this one I will move 2. So let's move this one down out of our way, move this one, and load it up. So white marble one is going to go 2 southwest. There we go. Now I've got a little more room back here for a car. Room for a car there, and room for a car there. Because there's actually going to be 6 cars. If I need to make the station bigger, I can get another tall divider and put it on the end of this. I might end up having to do that. So I need to move 2 of these. 1 and 2. And I move this one back up 0.5 twice. So that's going to be 7. So I need to move these 7 to the northeast, and then the other one 7 more. So that should put them lined up with these, and it did. Okay, good. And it's lined up on the edge, so we're good here. So now, Skeleton. We'll put Skeleton up here. go ahead and get it at a 45. And make it bigger. Okay, so for Kelethin, what I have planned, let's see, I've got a couple of different things here. The redwood street lamp. Let's see, let's rotate this to 135. Which direction? It points it that way. Okay, that is not going to work the way I want it to. So I have to do it by hand. And then roll. Actually, it might work. Let's put it back. Now let's just roll it. Not that. Okay, so that's better. Pitching it will bring it in line. And it needs to be bigger. And then it's just a matter of putting it where it needs to go. And shrink it down a bit. Okay, I need another one of my street lamps. So I'm going to take this one and I'm going to copy it to this one, and then I will move it to the southeast. So copying this one to this one, and then we'll move it, let's try 1.5 southeast. That is pretty close to where I want it. If I pitch it, no, let's move it a little bit more first. So let's do 0.2 southeast. And then just pitch it a little bit. Nope, still needs to go further. 0.2 southeast again. Okay, and then pitch it in. There we go. So I've got that part done. get this at 45 degrees. So this one is a little more, so 45. And bring it down a bit. Make it bigger. And this one I think is going to have to rotate out some and then go back in. So that's northwest. 1, 2. Okay. I think that is better. It'll line up a little better. Okay, so there's the banner. Okay, so I don't know if I have any on me. I think I have an extra one. Let's see. That's the honey forge. That's not what I need. There we are. Okay, now I need one of these. And these are hard to work with, by the way. Very hard to work with. And bring it into it. Nope, not up. Sorry if I'm getting quiet, but I'm kind of concentrating. Okay, so now let's shrink it a little so I can get a new from difference and move it to the northwest a little bit. Northwest. Too far, so southeast. That's better. Needs to be pitched up some more. There we go. Now I need to do the same thing on this side, but a different flower. Rotate it around and pitch it. There we go. Needs to be pitched upward. Okay, so this is mostly done, not completely done. I need to get my Fey chair, I need to get the engine part, I need to get the front part, I need to get the part that's going to be propelling it, and then it will be done. But that's the Skeleton go-kart so far. Let me know what you think in the comments below the video after the live stream. You can let me know in the chat if you're on watching. Okay, so let's see. The next one. Let's go ahead and do New Hollis. See if I can get this good. So I need to raise it up and make it bigger and rotate it around. It's not quite right. There we go, that's better. Okay, so the New Hollis one is going to be forge powered, of course. Might have to use the layout editor or a tile to get that over there. Let's see. Let's put these down. And this one. and this one. Okay, so this is going to be the front part. This, of course, is going to be the front windshield part. See how close I can get this without the editor. That's pretty good. Let's grab me a tile real quick. I'll just use one of these. Put that in there. Sink this one down. Oh, a little too far. I want to get them kind of lined up. Okay, now let's move this one over. And let's fix this one with the layout editor. Hi, Ken. Let's see, let's make this one a scale of 2. Let's put it at 45. And let's roll it 90. Yep, I'm working on the go-karts. Oops, it can't do that one. So let's put that back. Let's do 1.5. Give me just a second and I will show you what I've got done. 897 or 987. 987. Let's see if that will work for me. It does, but it needs to be rotated. And it does not like that. It's spazzing. $89.897. It hates pitches. See it dancing there? Okay, let's fix it. Thank you. And I need to roll it 180. Okay, that's good. It needs to go forward. So it needs to go southwest. So let's do 0.5 southwest. A little more. And too far. Let's go back 0.3. So instead of southwest, we'll go northeast. Is the music too loud? the southwest. That looks pretty good. Okay, so you've already seen the shops. Some of the shops I've done. I've got the zombie hand holding up the sign. And the pie and pumpkin pie and pumpkin juice shop's done. And the mask shop is done. I've got a few extra mannequins in here, that way if there's any new Knights of the Dead hats, mask this year, I will have space to put them in here. And the Rat King Rat Burgers, it's done. And the blood sausage is on a steak, is done. It just needs the house actors. I think you saw me building the zombie coffee, which is right here. Just needs a house actor. And the swamp is done. Don't pay attention to any of this stuff back here, because that's stuff that I'm going to be working with later on. But now let me show you the track that I did today on the stream. So this is for the Neriak Tunnelers, which is the go-karts. And I started working on a couple of the go-karts here. But the track goes down. This is just here for scaffolding, so don't even worry about that. I can't pick it up because I don't own it, so it's just going to sit there for a while in case I need it. Same thing with the blue marble tile there and that. But all this will be filled in with rocks and so on for the theming. The track will come down this way, and the very first area that you'll come to will be the boneyard, which will have a sign hanging down here and a skeleton hanging somewhere from the tip there. And all along the signs will be the bone piles and the all the different bone hanging bone things. It'll be all in the cave, which I'm going to make this a cave. And then you will have prisoners down in here. A couple of skeletons in there and some prisoners. And then it goes down a little bit more. And this guardian will be off to the side, but this is going to be all caved. It's all going to be in a cave. And it's going to be very lava fire themed. The lava bridge is the next part you go across. And this is the guardian that guards the lava cave. And these will be on the sides over here and here. And we've got the flowing lava, which I'm thinking I'm going to do a lava river up under the bridge. I can go down a little bit more, but not much further. These are at negative 21, and I can go down to a max of negative 23. Other than that, if you walk across it, you'll get zoned out. Well, zoned back to the front of the house. And then I'm going to have the lava tiles back here. And the lava plushie here. And again, this is going to be all in caves and stuff. And there's going to be lava crystals hanging from the ceilings of the cave and such. And it will continue on, and the next area is going to be the spirits area, where the spirits of the deceased will be. So basically you go through the prisoner section and the bones where people are dying, and people are dying in the lava river and so on, and then their spirits are trapped in that section over there. And I ran out of black marble, so I'll have to get some more black marble to continue it from here. I can do the other decorations in the meantime until I get the rest of the black marble that I need. And then once I get over to the other side, I'm gonna go past the station a bit and do some little swirly S curves and so on, and some helixes up to where you go back to the station. Lots of ideas. I just hope I have enough item count to do everything I want to do in here. I really hope I do, because this and the actual haunted palace is going to use most of the item count, or that's going to be the two biggest parts. And then I have another hanging coaster that's going to be going around the castle on the top part. But I've got the other shops. Let's see, I've got the spider floss shop here. And I've got, spiders across my screen. I put that in there to mix up the spider webs to make the spider floss. It's a couple of different pieces added together to do different rotations. I thought it came out cool. And then I've got the costume shop. So you've got your witch, and you've got the alien, the spacesuit, the reanimated human, the robot, the ghost. And everybody thinks this is a vampire, but it's actually the shop owner. Oops. And a demon, a werewolf, and a zombie. So all your costumes there. As far as the other shops, I have the Fey-Wing Crunchies to do. I have the Haunted Doll shop, and I have the Potions and Poisons shop, which Demora let me borrow one of her house actor creations that she had done in the past, which is this one right here. Oh, not the Tinker Drill. Serpent Sam. He's made to look like a pygmy, and he is the voodoo priest. So he is going to be out near the swamp, and that's where the potion, he's going to be the seller of the potions and poisons. So let's get back over. So I've got this one in place. Now I need to copy this one. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, let's go 1.5. What direction is that? Southeast. And not quite far enough, so let's do another 0.5 southeast. There we go. And that should be pretty close to being lined up. Bring this one down. Come on. And I'm gonna have to fix it with the layout editor. So let's fix this one with the layout editor now. Okay, needs to be a negative 45. Let's go ahead and clean that up. Negative 105. And it needs to go, let's try 0.5. And it needs to go southwest. Still trying to get used to the directions in here. So moving it southwest. And let's move it down. Nope, too far. Okay. So let's go back 0.2. Instead of southwest, we'll go to northeast. And it's going to be poking into the barrel, so I'll have to fix that. But that... If I do that, raise it up a bit, and then move it forward, that should work. So save that, get a new from difference, and move it, what was it, southwest, 0.4, let's try that. Too far. Figured as much. Okay, that's better. Looks a little too big though. So let's shrink it down some. Bring it up. And then just need to move it over, I think. So move it to, I'd say the west. That way it comes out some and to over a little. Point 2 west. Too far. So point 1 east. Okay, that looks good on this side. It's not quite sticking out on this side. So let's do .05 southeast. Okay, it's fine now on this side, but it's probably messed up on the other side. And it is. So instead of southeast, we need to go northwest. That's half. And that's got it. Yay! So I'm thinking the forge is going to have to go back some. That way I have room for the house actor to sit on the stool. Of course, he's got his kegs there with him, so he'll be okay. Actually, might want to make the kegs bigger and then move them over. I don't like it like that. Let's put it back. Because, yeah, the seat and the forge need to move back some. Do I have a Hollis stair? Or a Hollis table? I have a Hollis stair in the bank. Do I have anything in my broker? Let's see, would it be, yeah, it's going to be Halasian. I have a Halasian tile. What is this one? Nope, that's a regular. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get one. Because I do not have any. Black marble tall columns, but I don't need those. Oh, there's my dark light merchant tent. Didn't need that one. Iron toe. Nope, not what I was looking for. Iron toe bookcase. Nope. Do I have any iron toe on me? in the bank. Okay. That would work. I could have jumped out and got that, but oh well. Let's see. This one, I can squeeze in between these. So that will work. It does need to be. Okay, might as well do all these at the same time. This one, and this one. Okay, carved stool, -45. This one should be 135, and this one should be 45. Okay, now they're all correct. The stool and that need to go to the northeast. Stool and forge. So let's do one to the northeast. And that's too far. So let's go back 0.5, which will be southwest. Okay, that will work. Actually, you know what? Let's bring the forge back northeast. Just for now. The crate, let's go up 0.5 and then southwest a few. And it's too far down. And it needs to be bigger. So I want it to go, yep. There we go. Stool's gonna have to come up. Forge is gonna have to come up. Nope. Nope. Actually, let's do it this way. Can I? There we go. Maybe a little down. There we are. And then this one, let's line it up a little better in the front. And is that one rotated correctly? Nope, -135. think I am going to have to angle it with that.